This year has started off in a very strange aspect because we're starting to get a lot of game delays. Big AAA stuff like Starfield has now been pushed to September. We've seen smaller indie projects either not have a release date like Silksong, or even games that are getting delayed just to try and put on extra polish. But I do feel like there is different styles of delay. There's games that are trying to improve their performance, their bug testing to make sure they're more fun at launch. And then there's the second kind of delay, when your developers are in panic mode, where you're trying to fix a game that is completely busted and everybody already hates. That's what's going on with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. A major leak has just come out that the executives over at Warner Brothers are straight up panicking, and they've decided to delay the game to the end of the year to try and fix a fundamentally unfun game. But let's talk about that. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you could like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. So here we have an article over here on Bloomberg by Jason Schreier, the famous leaker himself, and it says, Warner Brothers has decided to delay Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League again after fan backlash. Now, most companies seem to be a bit mixed on backlash. If companies, if people are making your game trend, even if it's in a negative sense, it does feel like 99% of companies will still release the game because they assume at least it'll make their money back. This must be some very specific hatred if they're concerned it's going to affect sales. But here it is. Warner Brothers has decided to delay the game again based on that comic book franchise, pushing it to later this year, says one person with direct knowledge on the matter. Now, typically, when Jason Schreier gets leaks, normally it's somebody that's working on the game. Sometimes a PR person, sometimes a programmer. It's people that are saying, hey, from the top, this game is getting delayed. Here's why. Now, what's interesting about this is that, honestly, the game on paper sounded incredibly fun. A multiplayer shooter with a bunch of comic book heroes trying to utterly wreck the Justice League. I mean, that at least sounds fun, but as soon as we began to see those big gameplay trailers during the PlayStation Showcase, immediately people were like, what the heck is going on? Mostly because of these live service elements. It has purchasable cosmetics, a battle pass, and an online requirement. This game, it did not look good in the first place, but additionally, you couldn't even play it by yourself if you wanted the incredibly bland story of it. Now, to keep in mind, this trailer came out 13 days ago. It has not even been 2 weeks since they announced the release date, and they're already pushing it back. That is the biggest red flag that they know this game is bad. Like, if they're willing to pull it right after probably spending tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on this marketing deal, I mean, this is on the official PlayStation YouTube channel. They did a dedicated state of play about this. That was probably incredibly pricey for them as an advertiser. But you know what? This is the reason people are mad about it. Just look at this gameplay. Does this actually look exciting? Like, I've read Suicide Squad comics. I've watched the Suicide Squad movies, even the animated movies. This, like, I'm not excited about freaking zombie tanks and jetpacks. Like, okay, Deadshot shooting, that makes sense. Harley Quinn with a Gatling gun? Okay, why can't she use a bat? Like, why is everybody flying? As soon as you see this, it looks boring, it looks bland, it looks like another live service game that's just trying to get you to buy the microtransactions. Because you know what? At the end of this here, they started to show off a bunch of the cosmetics. Oh wait, that was the other trailer. They did a bunch of interviews. This thing though, already, even this initial trailer, getting downvote bombed into the dirt. 44,000 dislikes, myself included. I pressed that dislike button. Please like my video, by the way. The entire comment section, though, is roasting it. Oh yeah, Captain Boomerang's special weapon, the shotgun. We had to wait 8 years for another Rocksteady game, and we got this. Like everybody, oh yeah, here it is. Damage numbers, checkmark. Build, checkmarks. Mindless hack and slash combat, checkmark. Gear score. Looter shooter mechanics. Battle pass, checkmark. Well done, Rocksteady. Everything the gaming community loves about AAA live service titles. That's the biggest thing. I don't want to think that this is not a mindless hatred. This is not people just trying to be jerks. This is not some unfounded, random hatred. Sometimes people get upset at me when I bag on a game like this and say, it's not out. You're not giving it a chance. You're trying to review it from seeing a trailer. But in this case, I think we can objectively say this game needs some serious work. But I'm not sure if even a 6-month delay can do it. Like, how much can you actually rework a game that looks this bland? Are they going to try and add in new hero abilities? Are they going to try and make them actually play the way they do in the comic books? Are we going to make it so maybe some of these cutscenes aren't quite so cringe? Literally, how can you salvage a game that's been in development for 8 years in the next 6 months? Maybe they're going to tone down the battle pass, but there has already been a bunch of leaks that I can't show you. There's been leaked gameplay of beta and alpha tests where clearly this game was being finalized. I mean, they were finishing it up for launch, and now I guess they're going to kick that ball way down the road. And I just don't think they can fix it in time. I mean, straight up, I'm sitting here kind of just racking my brain. What could you possibly fix in a game that sucks this hard? I mean, this is giving hand jobs in an Olive Garden parking lot. I mean, you can't fix something this messed up. But I do genuinely sympathize with the executives over at WB because, man, imagine you hire the best developers at Rocksteady and this is what they gave you. Be sure to vote with your wallet. This is something I bring up a lot, which is the idea that if all of us choose not to buy this, you actually going and expressing your hate in a respectful fashion, it sends a message. And clearly, in this case, it's a message that even these very high-paid executives are realizing, okay, it's time to try and fix this dumpster fire before the cancer spreads. Screw this game. And I guess screw whatever it's probably going to turn into. But what do you guys think? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. And please keep dreaming. By the way, there's about to be the Capcom showcase here in a couple hours where seemingly we're about to get a Resident Evil 4 demo shadow dropped. I'm definitely going to be reviewing that Resident Evil 4 remake demo and just talking about that gameplay, baby. So be ready for that. You know, I'll make you a deal. If this video gets 1,000 likes before the showcase, I'll stream the showcase. That's my deal. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, you know, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.